Hi Pisces, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to your reading. You guys show me so much love. I just don't want to mentally overwhelm you guys. Sometimes, the reason why I don't upload so much is because I don't want to overwhelm, the channel, but I feel like you guys have been really calling for it and asking for it. I feel that energetic pull. I do feel you guys' pull. So that's why I'm like, can y'all stop? Like, cause y'all be getting me so tired. Like, but wait, who did that? I'm trying to remember who did that. But I feel you guys' pull. And I know you guys were calling me, but I feel like Pisces, you needed to go with it because you know who I am to you guys. So I got you. Even when y'all don't be having my back, Pisces, because y'all don't be having my back a lot. But I still ride heavy and hard for Pisces because I see y'all. I see when y'all be messing up, but sometimes y'all don't see it. And sometimes, but y'all just really don't see it. And that's what I realized this week. And so forgiveness for myself and others. So shout out to this channel because it's also helping me forgive and shit. So remember to give this video a like, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell if you haven't done so already. My Pisces collective, you guys, you know how we already be. That's how it is with me and y'all and me and Libra and me at certain signs. But sometimes you're just going through upgrades and that's just what it is. Because I feel like there's a little bit of a pressure or you want to understand why certain things are going a certain way. And it's because you're just going through upgrades. That's it. And when you come out of contrast, because I feel like Pisces, you need to embrace the world as a Pisces. That's what saves us from the bottle and from, death and just living an unhappy life and being depressed is us just we have to embrace everything because life just forces us to embrace it. But there's a gift in that and it makes us otherworldly. And that's why we're so mystical. Even the most low vibrational, disgusting, dirty, deranged Pisces is still magical AF. Even the most, they still got something sparkling and sprinkling about them because that's the Pisces gift and they're welcome for us as well. You know what I mean? But ultimately, I feel like you needed to go within to be, because I know I did a lot of stuff and I know you guys are like, but and I know y'all really do show me a lot of love. And I know that. But it's because of the love that y'all show me. That's why I show you guys this love back. Because that's really what's going to help you grow. Because I know someone is kind of like, or a lot of y'all might be like, well, she always did it up. But I get it. But I'm saying you need to go within. But I know it's coming from a nice place. I know, but that's why I don't, because I know sometimes you need to just be alone in your own energy, because I know you're like, but the largest collective I have is Pisces and Libra. I know that. I know that. That's not on purpose. I mean, that's not on accident. That's not a coincidence. There's a reason why you feel drawn to me, Pisces. And also Libra, I'm hearing, and Taurus and Gemini. Certain signs just for certain folks, because that's just what it is. And Capricorn, I'm hearing, but I'm pulling them all in. And but the thing is like the same. Like, yeah, I know you guys show me, but I'm saying I'm showing you guys love too. By just being in the flowing, because that's what Pisces, that's what brings us joy, is being in the flow. When we're upset and we're sad, it's because we feel like we can't be in the flow or we're not in the flow. So I figured the gift I would give y'all is just staying in the flow. So that's what it is. So I'm doing your reading today. Okay. So watch out for the readings and stuff. I'm just going to go in the flow. So sometimes you could get a lot and sometimes you might not get any, but I'm just being in the flow for y'all because that's how I'm showing you guys my love. All right. So here we go, Pisces. We're going to look into this connection. Remember, these readings are general. Let's just be honest about it. They're general. So take what resonates, leave the rest that does not. But ultimately, these readings should resonate, or you shouldn't watch readings that don't resonate with you. Okay? You shouldn't watch readings that resonate with you. Seriously. You deserve that. You do. All right. So if you're clicking on a reading, you should have peace of mind and know that if you're clicking on it, even if it has 100,000 views, that it still resonates with you. Okay? Just take the messages that you want and leave the rest that does not, because there's a reason why you want it and you don't want it. Boom. And you're not crazy for not wanting it, even if it's negative and you don't want it. That means you're smart. It means you have a brain. You shouldn't claim that, my dear. All right, so let's have a look at this connection. It's soulmate twin flame based. So we're looking at soulmate twin flame connections, but ultimately it is going to be focused on you and this person. If you're single, then it's just you and this person's higher self. You get your messages. All right. So, and I'm drinking wine. Okay. So right now it's a very exciting new beginning in this, very exciting. All right. I feel like there's a lot of optimistic energy. So many, you found a new treasure in this person, or you're realizing a new part of them that is very spectacular and encapsulating, and it's just otherworldly. Like in your twin flame connection, you've got a resurgence of excitement, either about meeting somebody new, about, your twin flame connection. You've got a new beginning. There's a new beginning in your twin flame connection, period. Because we got to generalize these weeks. Oh my God. I'm going to ring the bell too. I know people are asleep, but a light bell ring didn't hurt. This is celebratory. It's a wonderful new beginning coming, Pisces. So I'm going to have a sip. Very amazingly wonderful new beginning. You got to believe, and I'm going to believe for you. So wonderful. There's an exciting, and you might not be expecting this, but you better expect it because it's coming. I feel like you guys got an exciting proposal, an exciting new message from this person. It's absolutely coming true. It's absolutely what you think. And it's absolutely going to work out perfectly. They're absolutely going to marry you. They're absolutely going to put a ring on your finger. They absolutely are. That is the hard body truth. This person sees the power and the I'm hearing the success that you have, and the connection down to the foundation of who you are. Like, I feel like if you guys are, in a place where because Pisces, you guys work on other things, y'all, like, you like to do whatever you do it well. And it depends. It really just varies for each and every person. But this person thinks that it is very much in alignment with who you are. And that I'm hearing it straightens you out. And I'm also hearing that it makes you just very grounded. And so I feel like you guys might be wondering about whatever this is. And this person, you want, because you might be wondering about something about yourself that you may wonder if this person will accept, is what I'm hearing. They will accept it. They absolutely will accept it. Because I feel like this person could reach out, or you could tell them. It depends. Whoever has the secret, they're going to tell. But it's not a secret. It feels like, even if you were feeling like it might be a thing, they are just going to clarify it for you. But it's exciting for you, and it's fine because you really want to be committed to whatever this is. And they find you grounded, they find you practical, and vice versa, you find them that way. It's very positive. So I feel like there is also a commitment to have a baby. There's even a business commitment. Some of you guys are making a business commitment with your person, and that will work perfectly for you. Okay. But this is really amazing. You guys be really excited. So this week, you're getting a wish fulfilled in this connection. It's time for your wish to come true. It's time for your dreams to come true this week. This is the week. Yes, Pisces. This is the week. Okay. I feel like in the recent past, this person was planning whatever this is. They were keeping this to themselves. I feel like you were also discovering certain things about this person. They were keeping this potential, this offer that they were going to make to you to themselves. And it's because they needed strength. They needed to be confident in themselves to be able to do this. They needed to overcome some things as well to get grounded. I also feel like their inner child, your inner child, somebody's child, was also aiding in this by, I'm hearing emotionally withdrawing, dealing with emotions and stuff like that. So for some of you guys, that's what it was. Like maybe your child withdrew from you guys, or your child moved away or emotionally separated from you. And that's what made this connection heal better. But I feel like that was for a reason. So, some of you guys, and if you have children, your children aided in your connection getting to this place. I feel like you have a new beginning in your relationship right now, and you could thank your kids, Pisces. Even if you have them, even if you don't have them, you can thank your kids. Don't be paranoid about it. I feel like you've been feeling like, like your children have been watching you, and it's because, yes, they have. Your children are going to protect your relationship. Of course they are. That's what kids do. So it's your children. Even if they're born, yes. Even if you feel like, well, they did whatever they did, there you can thank them for that, because that saved your marriage. That did, or that brought about this new beginning. But I'm hearing some of you guys that saved your marriage. You're welcome. You're fucking welcome. You're welcome. Okay. I feel like there's a very faded new time, and I feel like they're just saying that you already know what it is. It's good fortune coming in this connection. But I feel like in the past, it was a lot of stuff going on. It was a lot of stuff. This might have been a long-winded phase or a time that you kept yourself stuck in for a long time because you were not saying things all to yourself. I also feel like there was a lot of speculation about what this relationship could be. There was a lot of speculation about how this person really feels and what this person could be doing and where this is really going, the possibilities of this connection and how successful it could be. I feel like you were kind of like starting to give up hope a little bit, but just because you were feeling like this, I'm hearing old and gray. Oh, you guys. Maybe some of you guys felt like, oh, I'm old and gray, or, this person's old and gray. And it makes you wonder, it used to make you wonder about the longevity of this connection. And so you had to confront some emotional wounds because of the fear that you had about getting old and gray or being sick or something like that. Okay. I feel like there was some sort of secret that came out in the distant past, or maybe in the past, or a secret, something that happened in the distant past that just came out in the recent past. And that made you very overwhelmed, but it also made you confront your fears of abandonment and your, emotional loss really well. You were doing that a lot. So I feel like that's why you had to withdraw, Pisces. That's why I had to be alone. You had to be alone because you needed to confront this. And now you did. And that's why you got a new beginning in love and romance. It doesn't matter you have somebody in your life or not. You have a new beginning. That's your new beginning, not your ex's. Let them go. Why? Why? They didn't want you to have it. So that's why they left. If they wanted you to have it, they would have stuck around. And that's what you need to think about. They didn't want you to have it. Because if they wanted you to have it, they would have stuck around. You know what I mean? So vibe. It's okay. All right. So the focus is following your heart, and this connection is also having emotional changes come into it. There's a lot of emotional movement, but ultimately this emotional movement is in the sake of following your heart and following this person's hearts. But following your heart, I feel like your heart and their heart's the same heart. It's a soulmate connection. This person's got a lot of passion for you. They want to act on their passion. They want to be a grown-ass man and do what they need to do. And that's just what it is. Because they have a lot of things they need to say, and they want to bring this in. And this is how they really feel. Like whatever they're coming in to do, whatever partnership they're planning on making, whatever it is, that's because that's them following their heart, and they're doing it because that's what you want in your heart. This is exactly what you want. They know that they need to do this. And I feel like this has been something that's been on their intuition for a minute, but it's been making them paranoid because they felt, I'm hearing Pisces might leave me. So this person, they were feeling like you were going to leave. And the thing is that the universe was opening up a portal for you to have a new beginning and love somewhere else. So this person realized that they needed to buckle down and, and I'm hearing a King of Wands type. They realized they needed to buckle down and do what they needed to do because they didn't realize they didn't want to lose you. They weren't doing that because they wanted to lose you. They were just doing it because they were just, needing to expand. And also I feel like they were working on stuff too, but they were also like kind of fearful. There was also some residual emotion. It wasn't like a lot of like foul stuff. It was just a lot of residual emotion that was making this person wonder and be confused. So you don't have to worry. This person did not betray you as bad as somebody in the past did. This person would never betray you like that because that's not, that person in the past, they did all that because that wasn't a soul connect. But ultimately they did all that because they didn't see your soul. They didn't see you as a soul. They didn't see you as a soul. They projected their soullessness onto you. So that's what, well, like you guys dealing with narcissists, that's what it was. They don't have a soul. So they project that onto you. And so it's important for you to get away from people like that, especially when you know you have a soul, because they will drain your life and you will just be bitter and none the wiser, and it'd be the nicest people sometimes that be hidden under a bitter mask. And you'll just be bitter because you're around toxic people and you don't even know it because they're draining you. Okay, so Pisces, there's a whole new beginning in love and romance, whole new, and it's very faded. And I feel like that's just what it is. Okay, so the conscious thoughts, there's some energy of plans for the future that someone is planning, but also they're feeling like it's kind of, I'm hearing they're firm on it. They're firm on it, but I feel like you need to get clear on it. You need to recognize the value of what you have. Always remember that. Every time you feel like somebody's degrading what it is that you have, just remember and recognize the value of it, and know that be at peace, because know that person, you're gonna see them brought to justice. I can't tell you how many people, I can't tell you how many times people have tried shit or done shit, said shit even behind my back, or said shit to my face about something I really cared about. And 5 minutes later, they got the worst news of their life or some shit. And then they had to go into their bag because they were trying to send me my bag to take what I had. You know what I mean? And what happened was that they went in theirs right after. So that's why it's important for you to just always stay with what it is, your passions. Follow your heart, because your heart protects you, because your heart gets in on those people who think they don't have a heart and reminds them that they do have a heart, because they need that shit to survive. So when you see people with all them health problems and stuff, think more, think deeper. You know what I mean? Because why does God need to get your attention by making you sick if you were even slightly on your path? You know what I mean? So that's why it's important not to feel bad for people and not to sit there and pity. My mother always said, don't pity people, because you shouldn't pity them. And that's the one thing I did that I feel like that screwed me over. I pitied people. I did. You should never pity people ever. Even if they want to be pitied, never. No, that's disrespectful to God. Because it's like, so you think I didn't, you think I held you down, I held them down? I held them down. They're just trying to scam you. You know, I held them down. They just ate all their food before lunchtime, and I was trying to eat your lunch. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm getting in on them. So that's what it was, period. That's it. And so you're moving forward in this connection because, you know, you're wanting, and this person, they're wanting to do that too. And they're taking action, baby. They're taking action. And I feel like there might be a little bit of like confusion that you feel, they feel, but that comes from other people trying to cast. Because I feel like I'm hearing a younger woman. So if you're with the younger woman and all your friends are saying something, it's because they're jealous. They want to be with the younger woman. They wish that they had that opportunity. And that's facts. Because behind your back, they're going to be trying to, and they did, I'm hearing, try to slide in. Okay, they did. So they actually don't have your back. They want what you have. And that's what it is. Because I know who that was, dear. Okay? I know who that was. They did not have your back. They tried shit with me. They did. They did. And I feel like that might be kind of the vibe that this person is realizing. Like they're realizing that they just need to keep, you know, projecting positively onto the future of this connection, because every time they waver and they buckle, they're coming to the point where they're about to reach the victory. So before the victory, there's going to be a lot of, there's going to be a lot of stuff like that, but ultimately just stay the course and know that all the attempts that they're trying, all the strategies of war, you could defend yourself. Because I feel like it's not really a war that this person is in. They're past the war. They're past the war. They already had this victory. They overcame it. They realized they don't have to fight. But the future that they're the future that they're projecting onto this connection, it kind of buckles a little bit. It gets kind of firm. They kind of feel like they need to do it a certain way, and they could do it their own way. That you could be your own person. You can have your own type of connection. You don't have to have a connection that's a certain type of way. You can do it the way you want to do it. And if they're looking on, they don't like it, then they can fuck off. They can click off, or I'll make their computer turn off. Click off. You don't like it. That's why your shit be fucking up. So in the near future, what's coming in, I feel like there's some indecision here, but ultimately we're gonna grab a different deck, because I think that was spiritual energy. They're gonna follow their hearts, but first they have to understand why they've been experiencing what they've been experiencing through not following their heart. Okay, so that's what it is. In the near future, this person's gonna start following their heart. Oh my God, I'm hearing this song again. I feel like they're realizing that something is sad, but it's true. Okay, that's it. I'm hearing that. Because I feel like we need to go into the extended. Because I feel like somebody did something to this, but maybe they said some stuff about you and that wasn't true. They actually tried it with you. They tried it with you. They did. Yes, they did. I had to fight him off. Yeah, he's a piece of shit. You're right. And that's why he's dead. So I feel like That's just, and but you guys, I don't mean that. Relax. This is art. This is art. You guys, this is art part. But whoever that message is for, I know you're here. And I love you too. But you know, that's what it was. But that's a message for someone. I know that they're watching this. But for all you guys, that's not what it is, okay? I feel like this person here, they're confronting some hearsay, and they're realizing that people who just don't get them. So if you're upset about, because I know there's gonna be something, well then, if that was a reading for, well then, so why are you on YouTube looking for general tarot readings? You could have just bought one, my love. So any comments I see, don't be surprised when shit go flip, flip, when Drake pulls up and he, you know what I mean? And he flip, you know what I mean? He flips the script like he said he was on you, because I will. So be careful. I always say be careful, because when stuff happens, y'all be like really sad that bad stuff happened to you. But don't fuck with gods and goddesses, okay? I'm not like you. I'm not regular. That's why I get multiple different downloads in different places, because I'm special. Maybe you're just not. Maybe you're just not. You're just basic, like you said. You're a prototype. You're empty. So you shouldn't even be here. So I feel like this person's coming out of worrying about this connection, because just like how that just happened, and those of you guys who are smart, y'all understand. And if you're dumb, you don't get it. And it's because you're stupid. It's not your fault. No, God made you stupid. I'm sorry. But for those of you other people who get it and you understand what's going on right now, that's what this person is breaking out of. And so they get emotional and upset about people saying stuff to them about this connection. They're breaking out of that, because I feel like right now there's a whole new beginning here. Period. There's a complete ending of a very burdensome cycle. We're gonna look into that in the I'm hearing Patreon. We're gonna look into that in the extended readings. Okay. There's a whole new cycle concluding here, and a whole new beginning that's starting, that drops a burden, right? And you know, you're shifting away from one platform to another platform that protects you better, another person that protects you better. Okay. And that's just what it is. So, you know, and that you just have a better connection with, because I feel like you're going to realize that by you following it, because I feel like that's in your heart, but you might have been holding back on doing it because you whatever. But I feel like once you do it, you're going to realize that there's actually a lot of love about you, and that a lot of the stuff that they were telling you, a lot of people telling you not to do it, not to go in that direction, that was right. So this person, they're going to start going in that direction towards you. And that's why you don't have to worry. That's why it didn't matter if I pulled in their future or not, because they're going to do what you want them to do anyway, stupid. But if that was going to happen for you, you wouldn't have been upset about it anyways. So that's why you're upset, because you know you're not going to get it. And that's why you're upset, because you know that this is not for you, because you're an empty vessel. And God doesn't bless empty pigs. That's why. Yeah. So this person, they're going to learn a serious lesson about following their heart through just ignoring hearsay and following their heart and doing something. They're going to realize that was their dream come true. That was what they were wishing for their whole life. And I feel like they're already experiencing this right now. But once they try to do something different and they try to expand and do something more, because I feel like this person, they're trying to bring in something more into this connection, because they want to make sure that this connection is safe. They don't want no hearsay. They don't want nobody trying to, you know, step in and infiltrate. They don't like that. That's not them. They're an emperor or an empress type. They don't like people telling them what to do. That's how I know a lot of you guys are not empresses. A lot of you guys are not divine feminine, because y'all be letting everybody tell you about yourselves. And that's how I know you're really not. That's why you're not. That's why you're in separation. There's no such thing as separation, really. No, there's no such thing. Not really. I mean, I'm in my studies. So if I'm wrong, you know I'm going to pull it back and say, I'm sorry, and sit there and eat my words. I said the same shit about twin flames, and didn't I eat my words? So I might very well eat my shit. And that's just what it is. And I'm not proud. I'm not less proud or too proud to admit that. To me, that's not strength. If you can't admit you're wrong, then you're not strong, you're stupid. You're dumb. But I can also admit when I genuinely feel a type of way, and then I've been feeling that way for a minute, and I've been looking in and trying to figure out why, but that's how I feel. And I really feel like a lot of y'all who are in separation, it's because God's trying to bring in somebody new for you, somebody better, and you just not really letting it in. Okay. And I feel like you've been getting the guidance and you've been going towards it. So whatever it is that you've been wanting to go towards, and that's in your heart, and you're sick and tired of wherever you're at right now is what you're sick and tired of. or wherever you want to leave it, but you're sick and tired of it. It's not that you want to leave it because you're afraid that it won't work out. You want to leave it because you know it won't work out because it's been not working out. That's what it is. And I feel like I need to explain it because so much gaslighting happens that you can't even decipher your thoughts. And that's why we had to go that way. You know why? You understand now why things, you don't just drive straight. Sometimes you have to make a U-turn and turn around and go around the hill. And because that's the way actually for you to get to where you really want to get to. But y'all didn't pay attention in school. Y'all thought y'all was paying attention because y'all was kissing up to the teacher, but y'all wasn't really reading the books. I was. That's why I'm schooling you. Okay? For all my other haters that are here. Because I know there's a lot of y'all. Yo, I know all y'all still think about me. I know. Hello, I love you. Welcome. Love is in the air. This is love. I am it. Okay? But that's why. Because you didn't understand that. So that's what you need to understand about hearsay. And that's what this person's going to, because you're masculine for the feminines, you're masculine. They weren't moving forward because you didn't understand something about hearsay and what it was for a lot of you guys. Most of y'all that's in my collective, that's really my fam and really my tribe, the tribe. Y'all were not taking action because y'all were so gaslit. Y'all had the abuse. And that's why y'all got pulled out of that. That's what we did. Right? But there's some of us that want to pretend like they're divine feminine, that you're here. And that's why you're in a place where you're in a karmic relationship. And it's because you're so karmic that you're in your soul. You can't even hear the voice of your soul. And you're going to understand this week how much you cannot hear the voice of your soul and how much you've been ignoring your soul for how long. And that's why things have happened to you and you've had certain changes go on. It's because you were ignoring your soul. And for some of you guys, I feel like it's a good amount that you're noticing it because it's being exasperated, so you can let that go. But a lot of you guys, y'all had serious things go on and y'all like, why was it so serious? And that's why, because that's how bad it was for what you were doing. That's how bad it was not taking that action, not taking that step to do what it is that you wanted to do. That's how bad it was. And I know you're like, but because of that, but because you were always minimizing it. That's why it had to grow so big, because you were always minimizing how bad that was, that you were not following your heart and you were not taking action based off of your passion until it blew up. And then you realize why you should have followed your passion. And so now this week, this person, they're going to follow their passion because they're confronting hearsay. They're figuring out, they might have heard that maybe one of their homeboys tried some funny style shit on their girl, and their homeboy ran back to their homeboy and told them some other shit and he tried to get me too. You know that, right? Yeah. So yeah. He tried to get me. And I have the text to prove it. So that's a lie. All right. And that, you see how that screwed up the connection? Dummy thing. Fucking stupid. But you know what else I peeped? That there was hearsay on both sides. Because it was mad people on my side and on the divine feminine side telling the divine feminine stuff. And that's why you guys need to strength. But I feel like that already happened. Whatever. But now we have to learn. But a lot of times, yes, but that's the past. But that's why it keeps repeating itself. Stupid, because you don't want to sit there and reflect. You need to reflect. Okay? Okay? I'm not paranoid. Okay? China's not in her cave. China's reflecting. And that's why I avoided a lot of the shit that y'all got. Because I reflected, bitches. And you should have done that too, instead of making fun of me for going within all the time and speculating a bunch of shit that wasn't true, that ended up coming back onto you. Okay? And so now you understand why that had to happen, because you needed to learn. You weren't studying enough. So I had to send you back to school. You had to go back and redo the course. You failed it. That's obvious. But that's what it is. And I feel like it's coming very clear. And I feel like this is coming in a place of love. You're going to be feeling like this is love because because it already happened. The bad stuff already happened. Now you're getting the good stuff right now. So now you're, because I feel like you're like, but why is it so good? That's why. Because in the past, you weren't being good to you, but you didn't understand how you weren't being good to you. But maybe other people were telling you. And now you're understanding why certain hearsay would vibe with you a certain way. And some hearsay would just make you anxious. And it's like, we're going to talk more about that in extended. That's what it is. Because some of y'all be trying to eat my stuff. Y'all don't pay for food. Y'all just want to eat my food for free. And that's why y'all be getting stuff. Yep. No free lunch. I always tell you that. So you better just go ahead. You know you got it. And you know you need to do the right thing. And you know you need that reading. You better go ahead and do it. Stop trying to eat off readers and wonder why shit's not moving for you, because you eating off of God's children that are here doing God's work and being nice. And you wonder why there's a perfect divine order to things. Perfect. Okay. We're gonna go over to extended. All right. Love you guys. Bye.